Hi guys, my name is Pal Grahana and welcome to Her Own Pal. Guys, Her Own Pal is a new baby. It's a new podcast where we'll be diving deep into the limitations that we impose on ourselves that stop us from chasing our dreams and reaching our goals. These limitations come in form of excuses, stories, and justifications that we constantly feed ourselves to rationalize why this is not the right time or the right place to begin our journey of growth. Join us as we unravel the stories of regular people like you and I that are either struggling and need to confront their deepest fears or were previously stuck but managed to navigate the way out of the rut they were in. This can be in careers, relationship, health, finances, personal growth, or even family dynamics. So get ready to be inspired, empowered, and motivated to navigate your path with resilience. And guess what, guys? You can catch us on Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, and all your favorite streaming platforms. So whether you're in your morning jog or winding down for the night, Her Own Pal is there to accompany you on your journey to empowerment. So I know some of you are wondering how Her Own Pal came into existence. And with that, I'm going to share a little story of how it all began. And guys, I have the best uncle ever, and no one is even going to deny that fact, like literally. So this uncle of mine lives abroad. He was coming to Kenya, and that was like after 3-4 years since we linked. And he was like, I'd really love to meet with my nephews and nieces and catch up and all that. So we met over lunch and we really had a nice time. We had a lot to share and talk about. It was really great. And then there was this moment where he was like, we were talking and he was like, Pal, what have you been doing in school? Apart from the normal school schedule, what are you doing? I was like, I'm not doing anything. And he told me, you're a journalist student. Why aren't you doing anything probably start a podcast at least and have something of your own, right? And that statement just made my heart skip a bit, because guys, this is something I've been thinking, it's been on my head for quite some time now. Had actually even shared it with my sister a while back, but it was my dream. How do I say it? It was my dream, my secret dream. I was just waiting for that perfect moment when Monday I'll probably start it. But then he said it, and it was I think you can do it. You can do it. And then everyone was just in unison, yeah. Why don't you do it? Why haven't you started it? You can do it. And I felt really nice. How they all believed in me and how they all thought I could do it really made me feel nice about myself. And I was yes, I'm going to do it. Once I go back to school, this is something I'm going to work on. And I was okay, you mean it? Fine. If you're going to work on it. He literally took his phone and set a date, and I was on this day, I want to be the first one who's going to hear your first record. And I was fine, yeah, I'm going to do it. And when I came back to school, I was so excited about this whole podcast thing, and I shared with some of my friends, and they were happy for me. They were we'll give you the support you need and all that. So I basically started my small research about the starting podcasting. I had to learn a few things and all that. But I think the whole thing didn't help me, because there's this day, after a month or so, 2 weeks or something, can't really remember, but he texts me and he's how's the podcast how's the progress with the podcast? And I was really nervous. I didn't know what to say, because for me, I thought I needed more time, and he was something you should be starting, something you should have thought of what you wanted to do and just get started with it. So I went somewhere and drafted a really long paragraph of an excuse telling him how I need more time to do this, and what you're asking me right now can't really work. And he responded saying how disappointed he was, and that statement really stung me. There was this specific statement where he said, perfection is the enemy of progress. And that is when I knew I was almost fucking it all up. Like, what I was trying to do was to find perfection in everything. I was trying to chase perfection. I wanted, like, when I post my first recording, I have like more likes, I have good reviews, I wanted everything to be perfect. But there's this thing I didn't understand. People come from somewhere just that don't go all high at once, and I wanted to impress everyone so much that I was like, if I'm going to record this, the moment I put it out there, it really has to be good. But I'm really glad of what he said. He told me like, yo, pal, do you know that you can literally post your record and you won't even find any like, or no one will even see it, like, or no one will even comment or anything. You can really post something and no one will even give a damn about it. They'll probably pass it and just like go about their own businesses. Like, he was like, no one is really expecting you to be perfect right now. Like, just get started. Like, at least you've done it. Do your part and then leave the rest. Just do your part and let everything take its own course, So I was like, yeah, thank you. I hadn't seen things that way, but now that you said it, I'm positive and I'm going to do it. And with that, I started my small recordings. I used to send him, not publicly, like I used to like do small recordings and send him. He used to give me reviews and tell me where to work on and all that. And with that, I decided, I'm doing this and I don't care what people say, and if it's good or not, I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to keep doing it until it works. So guys, that is my little story, and I believe you have something you can share and which we can all relate to, and we can inspire each other, and we can motivate each other into unlocking our potentials, because I believe we can be anything we want to be in this life. And with that said, please stay tuned on my next banger episode on Friday, which you certainly wouldn't want to miss. Thank you.